Hey guys, Wombo Factory here. Today we're going to analyze one of my brother's gameplays with his Dragonmaid deck. And yeah, I guess let's jump right into the video. So he loses rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And his hand is pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's okay. We see I have Black Metal Dragon and Knock Division for the chain block, and one big dragon, maybe for the fusion if we get there.
And you play against Drytron.
Yes.
But this hand is pretty stacked. I mean, you can just go Cyber Emergency at Delta, Foolish Burial, or you can Foolish Burial the Delta at Gamma, or yeah, and you can just start with Alpha,
So you get access to the
Benten, and then you can just loop. So let's see what he does. Starts with Foolish, so he just has to Foolish any name, except Alpha or Zeta. He Foolishes Alpha. Why? Maybe he mixed it up, but he already has Alpha access in hand. So why would you Foolish Alpha here? You have an idea?
No, maybe he swapped the names and thought he didn't have alpha in his hand. So that's the only explanation for me, but yeah.
Because that pretty much stops his play. Now you start Alpha, now you probably gonna go spell, right?
Yeah, here I go spell because I see Alpha will get him access to Benten. So I think if I stop him there, he has not much to do. Even because I saw he didn't tribute Benten. So I knew it's a really good time to go spell.
Alright, so let's see what he does next. Have emergency add Gamma. I guess go Gamma effect. Zeta. Zeta works. Zeta add ritual spell.
Yeah, and then
Gamma.
Gamma.
Then rip 1-2, and then you guess you would have to pass.
Yeah, I think he will build Union Carrier with Dawnmatic Whip, and then he just pass.
And then Union Carrier, Dawnmatic Whip, Donnikins, and then Light Monster, right? I mean, does he have an use all three names? Otherwise, he could have milled, then sent. I mean, if he would have added, I think even with this misplay, if he would have had, if this would have been Delta, I think would Delta engraced. Nah, never mind. So he just passes. Then.
So here I knew the only card I knew in his hand was Meteonis. So I also knew that pretty high chance that he don't has Orange Light alive, because otherwise he would made the Orange Light on my Ghost Spell.
So you can assume when you don't see that, you can assume one could be Orange Light, but not anything else.
Yeah, maybe a hand trap or something, but
yeah, let's see
not very impactful, I guess.
Normal summon Black Metal Dragons, Sun Striker,
yeah,
Chain Nocto.
Here you see the good thing about Nocto, you can chain block quite a lot of things, like the Black Metal Surge, so you make sure you get an extender to hand, and with Nocto you also get an extra body on field.
And you play around Droll so far, and you play around Droll. Because you didn't, I mean, no, you're not gonna play around Droll, never mind.
So
even if you get rolled right here, I think you wouldn't hurt that much, right?
No, it would, because now I have to get a Dragonmaid name into the grave so I can start my Dragonmaid plays. So here I built Romulus, if you continue, yeah. And if I didn't get the search here with Romulus, it would be pretty crucial. But I was really lucky that I drew Parlor Dragonmaid, so I could dump another name than Chamber or Parlor. So I discard Black Metal because there was no use for it, and I dumped Nurse. And then here I had to make Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon that I get Parlor on field and her effect for the extender. So I sent Tiding, and I also had to do this because if I revive Nurse with Tiding, I have to target a Dragonmaid's 4 or lower monster in my graveyard. So I had to get this Parlor into the grave that Nurse is alive.
So here I guess you're just going to Heavenly Spheres to play around Nib. How many summons was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay,
Yeah.
it would have been too late anyway, but
If your opponent still nips you, maybe too late, you would still get steals in the end because steals will trigger because it gets tributed by the effect of Nibiru.
nurse reroll.
Here you see the importance of Dragon Ravine. You can dump any name you need, so you can go into your LP Pisty place.
This card's so good. I don't think it's gonna get banned next ban list, but if it's gonna be a problem in the future, probably will get banned because in OCG it's banned already, and Agar Pain is already banned. So
yeah, I summon Chamber. Chamber gives me the access to the fusion, and here I think I will make a slight misplay.
yeah, here you make a misplay because right now if he nips you,
Yeah, I would
you
be.
lose.
Yeah, I could make instant fusion.
Yeah,
So I get Shao out and have the negate on field.
You can go Pisty.
And then Pisty effect, revive
Pisty
something, and
into
then go
Black-
into Oral Sword Drain. So
Yeah,
this was a slight misplay of mine.
you just revive Chamber, Fusion.
And he
Yeah.
scripts because he knew I will OTK him. So second game, I sided in Droll and Lockbird. And I was really lucky that I drew it because it shuts down Drytron if they don't have the orange light alive in hand.
In Alpha, Linkaribo, Ben 10, probably. Here he could add. Maybe. I think adding Gamma here would be correct. Okay, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what's going up against. Okay, he's about to
here-
control.
On res, he's chaining 1 Banten and I go chaining 2 Droll so he don't get the search out of Banten.
And he has to pass. I'm not sure why, because he could just go Linkaribo into Anima, then at least equip Dawn Knight, so he has a follow-up for next play, for next turn.
Maybe he just didn't see it, I don't know.
I mean, don't know. You drew Chamber per
Chamber.
turn.
Top deck, it's a really good top deck for me.
Just that tiding, and I think you got the
Wait, here I have to explain something. Here I had tiding because I already had hospitality in hand, and tiding as a discard for Dragon Ravine turns into an extender, and this is really good. I could also add the fusion, but with tiding in hand, even if I don't get to the point where I can resolve Dragon Ravine, it would still be an interruption in my opponent's turn.
That's why decks like this, like combo decks, are so good, because if you get like Droll and you just pause their turn, I mean, he could have played that way better. Even at least and at Union Carrier, but you can just OTK most of the time, right?
Yes. Here you see I revive Chamber, go into Romulus and add Ravine. And so I knew here I had the Dragonmaid name in my grave. So I activate Ravine and dump Nurse for the revive effect. And with
Okay.
tiding I can just extend more. Then again LPP's the place.
I mean, but you run into Nib pretty hard.
Yeah, but I know that Drytron plays are not a nib very often.
Couldn't you also add Fusion instead and Fuse to get Shao, and then do the same thing since you have hospitality for the nursing grave?
Repeat it again, please.
Couldn't you also, like, instead of adding tiding, add Fusion, then Fusion these two for Shao, so at least you have an negate for potential hand trap, and then discard Monster Reborn or Hospitality and do the exact same thing, but you would have a Shao here.
Yeah, I think I will make the Shao later. I didn't do that, I think, also because I knew the Drytron players are not on nib, so I was not afraid of that.
You could side it in. Just next time play around.
Yeah, by Borosword and just OTK game for game.
Yeah.
Oh, here I will make Nurse, so I have an extra body in the battle phase on field, and have Nurse as a normal summon for my next turn.
Makes sense, and you just go for game.
Yes, it's game.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so he admits defeat, and you see, guys, even if I drew pretty good, you can beat the meta decks, and you can combo off quite hard. And if you don't have to combo, you can also play more like control, because you make so many pluses with the deck if Shao and Spheres is on the field. So yeah.
I mean, but he pretty much misplayed like game 1 and game 2. I think game 1 he actually thought he didn't have alpha in hand. And game 2, I'm not even sure why he doesn't just end on like.
Yeah, but this would not have changed much because we still game.
True.
So if you would like to see more replays of the Dragonmaid deck we showcased, or Eldritch, leave a comment, subscribe and like, and hope to see you next time.
Have a nice one, guys. Bye.